Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three new stories. First, detail for you of Operation Unity launched by Fano fighters. How many attacks were carried out by Fano in this operation? Which Fano groups took the lead? And in which part of the Amhara region main operations were conducted? Details for you in this video. Secondly, military activities in Ethiopia and Eritrea are being noticed. Is it a coincidence or simultaneously the two countries are making preparations and they know each other very well? They know what the other side is doing. Thirdly, we have a report about uh, increase in train ticket price. Let's start with this news story first. Cost of living is rising in Ethiopia. Uh, Prices of fuel, prices of commodities on the rise. Uh, Salaries have been raised, but not as much as is needed. Purchasing power of beer declining. A few days ago, fuel prices were increased, and perhaps that is why now transport sector is raising fares too. Addis Ababa to Dirideva train ticket price has been increased, though it's an electric train. I think it does not run on fuel. I think the ticket from Addis Ababa to Dirideva was 760 bir. Price doubled. 1260 is now the price. This increase is huge. I mean, if you double a fare from a place to another, it means that either there are serious operational issues and you cannot meet the expenditure, or you want to earn money. The train management authorities say that they have introduced an online system. People can buy a ticket online. That is why they had to spend millions of birds to install the system, and they had to increase the ticket price. They had to double the ticket price. How will the people manage? Question is, can the people manage? Because every day we hear some bad news about increase in prices. Nothing has happened in recent months showing decrease in prices of fuel, price of electricity, price of commodities, taxes, value of bird declining. All that is adding up, leading to immense pressure on an Ethiopian whose monthly income is a few thousand bears. Secondly, viewers, Amhara region of Ethiopia, where a week ago Fano groups conducted an operation, a joint operation against the Ethiopian military. Operation Unity was the name, and then was the name of this operation. Fano groups claim that they inflicted heavy losses on military in that operation, and the operation was launched simultaneously in all the main four zones of the Amhara, Gondar, Gujam, Shoa, Volu. Military made opposite claim, saying that it killed hundreds of Fano fighters, and the operation was repelled. Military claim that Tigray General Mig Behale backed this operation, planned this operation. Mig Behale denied in a video, in a statement, audio statement, he denied that. Fano commanders, Vollo Fano, Gujjam Fano, they issued statements saying that Migbe had nothing to do with that operation. Then we heard from Taframamu, Fano commander, who said that the operation had been launched in a coordinated manner, and similar operation will be launched in coming days. Question is, in which part of the Mahara region uh, this operation was centered? How many attacks were carried out? Well, the operation was launched from the 19th of March till the 28th of March, around 10-day operation, you can say. And in the 10-day operation, Fano fighters conducted around 80 attacks on the Ethiopian National Defense Force camps. All attacks were planned, and the most important part of the operation was that it was well planned, well coordinated. Main bulk of operations were conducted in West Gojam, East Gojam to South Gondar. Gojam and South Gondar have been two strongholds of Fano for the last 2 years. And military has been trying to dismantle Fano groups in Gujam and South Gondar. They killed a main South Gondar Fano commander, Ubante Bate, over a year ago. They created divisions, and Fano groups are themselves to blame as well for internal divisions in Gojam. Skandar was kicked out of Gojam by Zamine Kasi. Still, I think Fano's main strongholds are Gujam and Gondar, South Gondar. There was limited fighting in North Gondar, in Wollo, in Shoa, but a majority of operations was conducted in Gujam and South Gondar. When will Fano launch second round of this operation? Soon, it is being said, but the first operation was sudden. It stunned the Ethiopian military. Fano groups kept all the details confidential. They didn't share anything in advance. Same will happen, I think, now. Secondly, was pictures coming in from Ethiopia and Eritrea show that military trainings are underway on both sides of the border. Is it just a coincidence, or the two sides have geared up their recruitment and training activities? Uh, in this week, we saw pictures from Birshaleko and Harso training centers in Ethiopia. Thousands of ENDF soldiers were seen passing out, graduating from these military training institutions. Sawa training, 27th, I think, 27th, if I'm not wrong, 27th batch of Sawa kicked off its training 3 days ago. Eritrean side announced the start of the training at Sawa. And what we have learned is that this time, Sawa training contingent is bigger than the past contingents. Ethiopia openly saying it wants to strengthen its military. Is it just a coincidence that both the countries are sharing details of the military trainings, or they are basically gearing up for a possible confrontation? Well, it seems to be a coincidence because Sawa trainings happen according to a schedule. Same is the case with Birshaleko and Harso in Ethiopia. But intentions are there. The two sides don't trust each other. That is why they are training, they're arming their youths. And you'll see no end to it. They're buying weapons, they are recruiting youths, they are gauging each other's operational capabilities, defensive, offensive, air power, artillery power, etc. And in accordance with each other, they are trying to raise their capabilities, defensive, offensive capabilities. Until there is peace, it will go on. and people's money will continue to be spent on buying military hardware, on training youths at training centers. What is needed is peace between the two countries. Otherwise, neither of them will be able to turn into a developed country. Thanks for watching.